Welcome or
What are you laughing about?
you. Welcome back to the Wrasslin Room. I am Miss Money in the Bank. There's no blur this week, and they can actually see it. And I have with me my lovely co-host, who I'm gonna cash in on eventually at some point in this weekend. And who you be?
I'm the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, which means that she can't cash in that contract because that is a WWE briefcase. You know what I'm saying? So
My reality,
my championship.
gonna cash.
We're in a hotel right now.
They didn't even hear that. That was just weird.
Oh, well, we heard it. I thought someone picked that up, but
so wrestling.
SmackDown was pretty cool. I would spoil next week for you, but it was really bad.
We'll talk about it next week. You can't really say that it was bad because we only recorded matches. There was no backstage segments. There was really no storylines. They just pushed matches.
It was like that. So we don't know. That's what I was worried about when the show started. I was like, what if Kevin Owens just comes out with the belt? But Triple H is a smart man, and he said, let's just not put the talent on the show. And they could have did like a best of SmackDown compilation thing to air instead of taping two shows. They could have done a whole different things, but they decided to have the live crowd get two SmackDowns. You know?
Which, I'm not opposed to it. It was fun. I hate Drew McIntyre, but I think we all knew that. What?
Drew didn't do nothing wrong to nobody, man. I don't think so, at least. He did. Jimmy Uso is a commodity at this point for Drew McIntyre. You have to realize that.
Kicking someone that's on one crutch is absolutely insane.
If Roman was on crutches and Jay kicked him, would you care?
No, I don't like Roman Reigns.
Okay, then. So let's have a different conversation here. I understand your anger. Because if Carmelo Hayes came out, we're going to talk about him too. Because what the fuck? If he came out there with some crutches and he got kicked in the face, I'll be mad too. But then I'm like, hey, you got to think about it. You know what I'm saying? This is more about Drew than it's about Jimmy.
But the thing is, Drew is still upset with the bloodline over something that happened 2 years ago. If you wanted to get your revenge and do all of this shit, you had a year to do this shit. Because when he cut that promo on the second episode, I was looking at him like he was stupid because you're stupid. Like, the main person that you're mad at is the person that you're talking to. That doesn't make any fucking sense. But you guys will see that next week.
Hey, man.
I was just happy to see Big Jim. I didn't expect to see him yesterday, and he came out and I cried immediately.
That was a nice surprise. I definitely didn't expect to see him.
As soon as the show started.
Very, very, very nice surprise.
And shout out to the person in the crowd who asked him how his big toe was, because I couldn't speak.
Yeah, they were yelling in there. They were yelling in there.
SmackDown. No, I enjoyed the first taping. I feel like being that we were in there from like 6:45, they did 2 speed tapings. They did a men and a women's for speed, and then we did the first episode, which was the episode you guys saw yesterday, and then the episode you guys will see next week. We were filming while you guys were in the middle of watching what we had already seen. So by the time we got to like the first segment for the second episode, you guys were just seeing Jimmy coming out. So the second episode was 3 matches?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
something like that. I only remember the women's tag match. I feel like after that match, the show was over. I don't remember anything else that happened.
That was a great
match. That was the best match of the show.
Does Tiffany cash in tonight for the Women's World Championship, or does she cash in on Liv and EO?
If she does cash in, she's gonna cash it on night. If it happens tonight, I don't know.
My whole issue is I feel like they're gonna make her hold it until Mania, like they did Damian, and that's frustrating because I don't think that she should have to damn near wait an entire year before cashing in.
Nah, if they want to have a big move tonight, then they do it. Well, like a big moment tonight, they do it tonight. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do. But I feel like you have to make a quick decision. You know. Damn, my stomach. You know my stomach?
Yeah, I heard your stomach. The mic might have heard it too.
Oh my
Shit.
god, I'm hungry. But it. I'm just worried the show is going to be uneventful, and they throw that in there just to be like, oh, we had something happen on the show. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
I'm looking forward to whatever the fuck they have with Kevin and Cody, because Kevin actually put the beats on Cody yesterday, and Cody was selling that shit for at least 3 minutes after SmackDown went off air.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I saw a high up angle because like we were sitting on the side where that was facing the camera, so you guys more than likely saw us last night. I had on a green wig, so I'm pretty sure you guys fucking saw us last night. Um, and we didn't see them fighting on the ramp unless we looked up at the. I wasn't hurting my neck to look up. I'm sorry. I waited till them niggas got in front of me. But from what I saw, they were tossing each other around for a good bit before they even got to the end of the fucking ramp.
Yeah. It was substantial. You know what I'm saying? They had to make it look like it can go either way. When I really don't. Oh, God, I want KO to win so bad, just for a little bit. He don't got to hold it for long, just for a little bit. Then Cody can win it back. But and then KO grabbed the belt.
Yeah.
And that usually means doom. You know, so I don't know.
I did a lot of standing up yesterday because I wanted to fight a lot of people. I already mentioned Drew McIntyre did 3 much because he decided that he was going to put his fucking feet on Jimmy Uso at the very beginning. Like, we were having such a good time. Like, he was smiling, he was grinning, he was joking around on us and shit. And then here you come your big bitch ass wanting to kick people. And for what? And then he got smart with Naomi and Bianca right afterwards. Like, who the fuck you talking to?
Then who's talking to them?
I'm gonna knock you out with this damn.
You're gonna knock me out because he did it. I didn't do it. That's the. Drew's now going backwards. Do I agree with it? No. But who am I to say what his motive is?
So is he part of the transfer?
I don't know. I hope so. I mean, Punk and Drew should be on separate shows.
Okay.
So if we're bringing Drew back to SmackDown, cool. But then I don't know how the hell he's supposed to be doing this whole bloodline takedown thing if they're going to Raw. I think they should just stop the draft for a little bit.
Because here's the thing. Braun Strowman had a match against Carmelo Hayes. He was the mystery.
We're calling that a match?
He was the mystery opponent for Melo. It was a squash. Unfortunately, it was a squash. But it was announced for next week's episode. That's not even a spoiler because he showed up, but that he's part of the transfer. So yeah.
I'm not a big Braun Strowman guy. Especially not after what happened last night. Braun Strowman was cool for like that little bit of time when he like first showed up. He was like lifting trucks up and throwing chairs at Roman. That was cool. And then they gave him that stupid storyline with Shane McMahon. He's like stupid, and you probably stopped watching at that point.
I was looking at the heat because I got a brush of cold air that just smacked me.
Did you saw that the Shane when Shane was making fun of Braun Strowman's grades in school?
No.
Yeah.
Did you hear people screaming at Solo about do a math equation or some shit yesterday?
No, that's very funny.
Niggas was screaming at Solo to do math. I'm like, what are y'all talking? This is fucking Friday Night Smackdown. Shut up.
Jekka Fatu is as scary as he looks on TV closer up.
I love him.
I love him too, but God,
he looked at me yesterday. I was happy.
That is a scary human being.
At least there was multiple members of that family that I'm sure saw what the fuck I had on yesterday. Because
right there.
No spoiler. Somebody was placed somewhere. And when they went under, although I thought it was somebody else of the family, I looked right at them and we were making complete eye contact in the dark. But I wasn't fully sure who it was until they popped out for the second show. Because remember, I was like, they just put somebody on the ring. They just put somebody on the ring. And I couldn't tell if it was that brother or that brother. But he looked directly at me like it was like one of these.
You're like walking on the tightrope of a spoiler right now. You're like very carefully walking on that tightrope. Like what happened?
I didn't say anything. I just said somebody got put on the ring.
Wait, who went on the ring? Oh, okay. I forgot.
The beginning of the second episode.
I forgot. Okay.
Yeah.
That took a minute. All right.
So they saw it. Jacob saw it. Melo saw his sign. He had a sign that said Melo for WWE champ.
And then proceeded to watch Braun Strowman whoop his ass all across the four corners of the
ring. When he picked him up and slammed him, I was like, damn. I need somebody to clip that pin, because we were told that when Melo got pinned, you see me look at him. And I would like to see how that looked, because I know I snapped my neck when it happened. So it was like one of these looks. I need to see that. I haven't gone back and watched SmackDown yet because we've been busy. We've been outside and having fun. We went to Dave & Buster's after the show. But I would like to see that because I know that that's comical. I'm hilarious.
It was the second time you did that to me. Second time Carmelo Hayes has lost a match, and then you just look at me while I'm in pure agony. And this was worse than I had a feeling he was going to lose Stand and Deliver.
Why is it that every time Melo loses a match, I'm sitting next to you? How about that?
That says a lot about you, I think. You know, why are you always around when Carmelo Hayes gets pinned? There's a conversation. Who are you in cahoots with? Why are you conspiring against Carmelo Hayes right now? That's what we need to talk about. You and Trick Williams, I know y'all be having these conversations. What's going on? Is Trick with Braun? Are you on a 3-person stable? Trick, Braun, and you? Some fake ass shield trying to destroy Carmelo Hayes and me. Let's get to the real conversation. Fuck this SmackDown shit. Why are you trying to destroy Carmelo Hayes?
Shield is crazy.
I need to know that. I need to know.
I don't have an answer for you because I'm not a part of anything.
You might be a part of a stable with Trick Williams and Braun Strowman, only with the pure goal of destroying Carmelo Hayes.
I cheered for Melo when he came out. What are you talking about?
That was to
I was singing the theme and everything.
That was to throw me off the scent.
Theme is crazy.
So you couldn't boo him because then I would have caught on to you.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's not. Why would I boo Carmelo Hayes? I've never booed him outside of that whole feud with him and Trick. Even when he came out at fucking Stand and Deliver, I cheered.
Put the clip in. Put the clip in of the words that she was saying when Carmelo Hayes came out. I remember. I don't think they were cheers.
I have the clip.
You were cheering.
It's on this phone right here that's in my hand.
We're gonna find out.
I can't believe this.
We're gonna find out.
This is ridiculous.
You and Triple H. The Triple H is in the stable too. Everyone trying to stop Carmelo Hayes from being great.
They're saying that Triple H is failing Melo, Ilya, Kiana, and somebody else that came up from NXT, but it wasn't Lyra. And I'm like, what do you mean? No, I said Kiana. She was on there. And I'm like, how is he failing Melo? First of all, Melo is on TV damn near every week. He doesn't have to win a title right now. He has a lot of time, right? Mm-hmm. Kiana is injured. I feel like people forget that she probably got injured in that King and Queen of the Ring. No, it was the Miss Money in the Bank qualifier with Zoe Stark. Because why was Zoe Stark in that match?
I don't know why Zoe Stark. Because then
Ilya is injured because of Gunther. He tore his ACL. He was literally being skyrocketed. So to say that he's failing someone who's injured, two people that are injured, that doesn't make any sense. Y'all just be talking to talk. And it's okay. Y'all want y'all faves to, do the things. But he's not failing Carmelo Hayes at all. Melo has literally been in a program since he got drafted.
Yeah, failing would be more so him just not being on TV.
And he was just on a pay-per-view.
Like,
what are y'all talking about?
I'm like, the crowd's not cheering him. He's not going to get cheered at this moment.
He's a heel.
Not even that. He hasn't been on the main roster for that long, so people may not even watch NXT. So they.
But the thing is, he didn't get booed when he was going up against Waller and Theory when he had those 2 matches. When he was still in NXT, but they had like soft called him up. Because remember when Trick came to like save him, and they had the tag match and and then that fucking PLE is when he turned on Trick officially and blah, 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 blah.
They have a. I feel like they have a grand plan for Carmelo, but it's just not super push. Because Triple H was I'm sure Triple H was still watching or around when Melo was even first brought there, and you can't look at Melo and not see the star.
So when he came in at like towards the end of Black and Gold, right? When did Triple H leave NXT?
That timeline is still very hazy to me. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if Triple H was. No, Triple H. I think Triple H was still part of NXT when he got there, because when that last NXT breakout tournament happened, I believe Triple H was still there, because I think Regal was still there. Okay. And then Triple H got moved out. Vince and Bruce took over for 2.0, and Melo was obviously still there. Mm-hmm. So I think he probably came in on the last part of Triple H's run. Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, my food's about to get.
That's cool. What else? Is it downstairs?
No, this is down the street. Yeah,
all right. So I am here to say I am not a part of the Carmelo Hayes patron. Fucking mic turned on. I think my mic is dead, so I'll be talking through here. What do we do?
Oh, okay.
That works?
Yeah, I mean, it picks you up, so I guess.
Yeah. So, what else? What else possibly? What else happened in the wrestling world this week? I should say, since we kind of ran through SmackDown a little bit of what we want to talk about, because we're not into spoiling.
What do we talk about the episode that happened last night?
What do you mean?
I feel like we mentioned something that happened last night.
Drew's a bitch.
Carmelo lost. Jimmy back, kinda. What was the main event? Oh, Chelsea and Michin.
Chelsea and Michin are advancing for tonight.
Yeah. One of them's gonna win. As happens in the one-on-one rematch. One-on-one match, one has to win.
All that matters is that Tiffany and Bailey lost, to be honest.
Very true. Very true.
That led to eventually Triple H is going to have to book Candice versus Tiffany. Eventually. Because I was saying in the audience last night, being funny, that Tiffany should cash in her Miss Money in the Bank on the Speed Champ. I've been saying that. He doesn't like it, but it's funny.
Nobody likes it.
It's funny. I think it's funny.
That would be a very much like a burial of that briefcase, to cash in on a championship that a lot of people may not even know Candice has.
Yeah, because she walks around like she's not a champion, and they don't really mention it as much.
Yeah, so if Tiffany cashes in on a Speed,
and she's the inaugural at that. She's the first women's Speed champion.
I'm here to tell you, no one cares.
Oh, well.
And it's not Candice's fault. It's merely the company's fault for making the tournament where nobody cares. And you're not making people care because the belt isn't shown on TV. And people just don't have Twitter accounts. So they have no idea what Speed is. Or they may have a glimpse of it. They still don't watch it. It's a 3-minute match between two superstars they may not care about. They are casual. They want to see Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso. They don't want to watch Luke Gallows and Giovanni Vinci have a 3-minute match. They don't. They don't care who's the speed champion. They don't care that Candace is speed champion. So Tiffany cashing in for the world championship on a Twitter belt is asinine. I don't think they should do something like that. It would be funny. You're correct about the humorous fact of it, but then after I stopped laughing, I'm like, why would you do something like that? You know, I'm not gonna bury your idea. I'm just telling you that they should bury that. They shouldn't do that because the story for her to cash in on Nia is right in front of her. Nia was making fun of everything, and Tiffany got that look in her eye, like, I'm getting tired of your shit. She gonna get her.
She's been getting tired of her shit for a while, and it's just like, bro, just do it.
Well, that's
she keeps
you're right.
Bitched out of doing it.
That means she's about to, and Candice is gonna take her spot as Nia's like best friend or whatever. And Tiffany's gonna cash in tonight, tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, but
and that's why
Friday?
Triple H fired Indy Hartwell. You know what? I just put everything together. He fired Indy so that Candice can be Nia's lackey.
That's a terrible life. I would feel I would be really mad. You fired we were in a full stable. They're in a full stable. You fired her so I can team up with Nia Jax? No, I'm not. No, that's kind of crazy. I would hope Triple H didn't do something like that. I would hope it's just a quinky dink. I would hope that he wouldn't do some goofy ass, bouldered ass like that. Because what the hell are you doing, sir? What are you doing? But nah, man. Nah.
I'm trying to think of everything that happened on the first show. We talked about Kevin and Cody beating on each other.
Yeah.
We talked about that main event, Bailey and Chelsea. Amazing. I jumped for fucking joy. And I'm someone who loves Bailey, but she did not need to be in that tournament, nor did she need to win that part of the bracket. So her losing was very much a joyful moment for me.
Yeah,
you booed her when she came out. Shut up.
First of all, I didn't boo. I said woo. And then once you realized you thought I was, like once you thought that I booed, I just went with it. But I said woo. I didn't boo. I don't have no problem with Bailey. You know I don't.
You just started. I was like, you like her, so I 100% heard boo.
No, I said woo. I just said it very monotone, like whoa, and you thought I said boo. I want to boo Bailey.
That's not. See how you did it just then, and it sounded like a boo.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't intended to be. You know what I'm saying? I like Bailey. I just think I have a little bit of Bailey fatigue right now, and her being a veteran in this mid-card championship tournament is not, you know what I'm saying? You could put anybody in Bailey's spot.
They didn't show us who attacked Jade Cargill, and it makes me really upset, but I hope that's one of the segments that they didn't show us for the second show, because I feel like there's more story after that match that we saw, unless that's going to be the main event for next week. Which I hope it's not the main event. That would suck. But we can tell you who the match is against because y'all saw the backstage segments already on.
Oh yeah, they announced it.
So Naomi and Bianca versus Candice and Nia. That is what we're referring to. So that may be the main event for next week.
Yeah, probably.
That was the last thing we saw.
Yeah.
So
I assume it is.
That was the last match we saw for the night. So that might actually be it. Fuck Drew McIntyre. I'm not gonna keep harboring on something that happened to me 2 years ago.
Well, that's why your name's not Drew McIntyre.
But that makes him look like a sour crybaby ass bitch, and he's a big guy.
He can be that. That's his like, you know what I'm saying? That's his prerogative if he wants to be that. I can't tell him not to be that.
Whatever, man.
You know. Oh, this too. Oh, are we done with SmackDown?
Yeah, we can talk about wrestling.
We were in line for the show. Thank God. First of all, XL Center. I'm not from this state. Okay, I'm very happy that y'all have an indoor waiting area for y'all because outside, it was cold.
It was cold. It's still cold.
It was Ice Cube. I'm talking Jack Frost. I'm talking Ice Baby. I'm talking about Baby, it's cold outside. I'm talking about whatever Ice song. It was cold. It wasn't even COLD cold. It was cold.
And then on top of that,
cold.
The hotel that we're in isn't that far from the arena, but the troop to the arena felt like 5 days because it was so fucking.
We saw the arena the entire time I was walking, and I just felt like I was walking backwards into air, just cold air, and just getting worse with every trek. But thank y'all for having an indoor waiting spot, because once we got in there were people still outside waiting. I was looking at them like, damn.
They were at a completely different outside.
And some of our friends, shout out Rod Hardy, Jay Aries, they were in the cold, in the line. For as long as we were waiting in the indoor line, they were outside.
But Rod did say that he was at the front of the line, so they got there fairly early. They just went. I figured because he parked in that parking lot that was across the street, that he just went to that door.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Because we went out that door and went straight to his car.
Yeah, it was cold. You know what I'm saying? But while we were in that indoor waiting spot, because they said the doors were open at like 5:15.
Doors was open at 5, and then they were like, they sent the email. It's at 5:15.
Yeah.
And that bitch till 5:30.
Yeah, that was the main point. Yeah. We met this person. Never saw this person a day of my life. Him and his girlfriend there. They were very. I wish I got their names. I wish I remembered it, but they were very nice people.
She's not a fan, but he is.
Yeah, she was there for more support, and I really approve of that, because you know what I'm saying. She may not know what's going on, but she got a Yeet shirt, so she's trying. I really do appreciate that. Oh yeah. And we were just talking about random stuff. I had my Jeff belt, so we were just talking about stuff. And he tells us that he just recently went to an AEW show. And I'm like, okay, we're talking about AEW and all that stuff. We're showing the same sentiment that I'm saying. He's an AEW person or a wrestling fan that went to an AEW show. Understands that the show is not under good management right now, under the Tony Khan umbrella. And he says, yeah, the arena was empty. And I'm like, now all of us know, we all know AEW having their problems with the seats and stuff like that. But it's kind of like some people like to make it like an internet only thing. Like, oh, they're filming before the show starts. Oh, it's empty in the arena. This man pulled a video out of his phone.
Showed it to us.
4K.
Nobody was in there.
Of no one in there. And right in the middle, he showed us a Rampage match, which well after, I think Rampage is after Dynamite. I think they filmed afterwards. Mm-hmm. And then 2 people cutting the promo during Dynamite and a match during Dynamite. Ain't nobody in half the damn arena.
He said the seat that he paid for was covered with a tarp. So they moved him closer than what he had already paid for. So it's like, and we talked about that episode of Dynamite, the one that was in Bridgeport, because I complained about them fighting outside and tossing Darby Allin into a fucking cold ass fucking garage door and shit. That venue is the same venue that NXT sold out for Deadline last year. AEW was in that same exact venue. So if a show as small and it's supposed to be a developmental show as NXT can sell out that particular venue, why can't y'all? And why aren't y'all selling the seats where y'all cameras are? Like where y'all whole camera setup is covered in tarp. Last night, every seat was fucking full. Even where the cameras were, where the production sits and shit, people were still sitting in those seats. So
they had more fun than we were.
I'm not understanding why the fuck y'all can't do the same.
When Bianca and Naomi came out, they were lit over there. They're like, they're jumping up and down and shit. They're having a great time. You know what I'm saying? Even furthermore, World's End is getting outsold right now by a random holiday tour house show for WWE. World's End, one of the AEW. We all know AEW does very good pay-per-views, and a lot of the time they bring a lot of people in. Because if Tony Khan can't do anything right, usually he books pay-per-view right. They're getting outsold by a house show where they have the non-title matches and the matches where we all know the champions are going to win, and then matches that we don't. But people are they want to see that more than an AEW show, which technically is going to be more eventful than a house show. They don't have they don't do title changes, and most of the time they don't do like crazy matches on house shows. It's just to give them something for the show. They're getting outsold, and the point is to not be just making a full segment about ragging on AEW. It's not for that purpose. It's for the purpose of saying, hey, Tony Khan has to get out of there because it's getting worse now. It's getting worse. Even I'm just thinking of stuff. Tony Storm came back on Wednesday. I was hyped.
I didn't see it yet.
It was great. She got rid of the whole timeless thing, which is for my money, top 3 segments. I mean, top 3 characters in AEW history ever. That's just for me. Out of characters that they made themselves, top 3. Production, promos, everything, wrestling theme song, everything was amazing about timeless Tony Storm. Amazing. That's top 3 characters in AEW history. They went back to Tony's first gimmick, the rock star stuff that she came in with. That was my favorite version of her, even though I love Timeless as well. Her first match. What do you think, Tony? Do you know what Tony Storm's first match is after her return?
Collision.
I think it's Rampage. Because it's their Winter is Coming. I don't think it's Collision. I believe it's Rampage. Rampage Winter is Coming.
Yesterday.
I don't know when. I guess it was yesterday. I don't know.
Because Rampage is on Fridays,
no? Yeah, they showed on Fridays. I would assume. Let me look at that.
I would hate that. I was fast. I told Tony to kiss my ass.
But that's the thing. Apparently, there are people telling them like, "Hey, you just brought one of your biggest stars back," and yeah, yep. She wrestled Harley Cameron on AEW Rampage Winter is Coming 17 hours ago. So you bring back a former world champion when you know she's going to be going against Mariah May, Amy Shirakawa at some point. They're probably going to do a triple threat at World's End still. You know what I'm saying? Or just have her fight Mariah May again. Her first match. Why wouldn't you have her first match back at World's End? That could get a whole bunch of Tony Storm fans to buy the show or go to the show. You have her first match against Harley Cameron, who she could be great. I don't know much about Harley Cameron. But Tony Storm and Harley Cameron aren't on the same totem pole. That's not a dig on Harley Cameron. That's just a fact. So why is one of your biggest stars? That's like bringing Becky Lynch back and having her wrestle someone from NXT Level Up or some shit on a house show or on Speed or something on the bottom tier. Your main event stars wrestle on the big shows. You only have one flagship show, which is Dynamite. Collision sucks. Rampage, no one even watches it, bro. So why did Tony Storm on her first match back get that after she teased her retirement? This wasn't an injury. This wasn't all she said. She teased her retirement. We all knew she wasn't retiring, but she teased it.
I think what that whole sentiment was probably her retiring Timeless.
Yeah.
And I don't think people read it like
that. Yeah, that's very. When I first read it, I was like, what? But that's a very that makes sense, you know. But Tony Khan, I don't know what his problem is with like his logic. His logic gaps have to be some of the most mind-boggling things I've ever seen in my life. And we've seen some bad booking decisions in companies all around the world. You know what I'm saying? We're seeing a lot of stupid stuff currently.
Tessa Blanchard back in fucking TNA.
What's going on? Don't know.
That doesn't make any sense to me. But you know what? That's not my business.
TNA is having their own spiraling problems, and that makes me really sad.
We need to get the Hardys out of there now.
They're spiraling.
Now.
Well, they got West Side Guns company
Moose
too.
got his big ass online and was like, "Welcome back. You're black. Shut up. No, she don't like us. Shut up."
I don't know what's going on. I don't know, but it just Tony Khan has to get out of there because creatively he has no idea what he's doing, and that's what's going to kill this company. I don't care, banger matches here and there, you know, and something else happened today. You know the Ray Phoenix thing. He's talking about the doctors, and he didn't really say much because he can't under contract. Dax Harwood goes on Twitter, and I'm not even on Twitter. It was just these things are like on YouTube and stuff. Dax Harwood goes on Twitter and just does the same stand up for AEW message. Hey, Samson, I think that his name is Doc Samson or something. You did a good job for me and my family. Stand up for AEW. I'm like, yeah, Dax Harwood has been doing this for a while now. Anytime something about someone has a problem with AEW, who go on Twitter and try to stand up for AEW. It's like, bro, you can be passionate in the place that you work. That's no problem. I understand that. So he loves AEW. That's cool. I'm not here to tell him what he should love.
I am. Oh, sorry. My fault.
No, hey, that's you. I'm telling what this is me personally. You know what I'm saying? But when you come on the internet and you do this stand up for AEW shit, it just makes you look corny. Red Dust, Dustin Rhodes, when he did it, it makes him look corny. Because that's not what we're talking about right now. Ray Phoenix has an actual issue, whatever his issue is. I don't know if he's lying. I don't know if he's telling the truth. I don't know. No one knows, and we probably will never know until like late 2025. But the fact that the AEW superstars keep coming on Twitter and running this stand up for Tony Khan shit is making y'all look corny. It's not bringing allegiance to anyone.
What happened to the whole social media policy? Wasn't Brian finding niggas for talking? Yeah, but go back to doing that.
Well, they're not gonna find them for talking good about AEW.
Doesn't matter. Find everybody. If you on social media and you say anything about the company, regardless if it's good or bad, pay me some money.
Well, Ricochet said he was gonna he was gonna be the main character of the company. He said he was gonna lead the company, and then told everyone to suck his dick.
Just don't think that Trevor should speak. I think he should join Hurt Syndicate and let MVP speak for him forever.
He said he can lead the company, and then went on the internet and said, "Suck his dick." Imagine John Cena or Roman Reigns going on Twitter. Imagine, do y'all see Roman Reigns on Twitter?
He tweeted today. Well, somebody tweeted today.
I don't even think that's him.
His image was used for, I think it was like a Steelers game or some shit like that, and he quickly got on there, quoted that picture, and put Niner Gang on that. He cleared that shit up real quick. I don't fuck with y'all. That's my team.
That's the most y'all see out of Roman on Twitter. That's my football team. He's not telling anyone to suck his dick. Roman be on TikTok, you know what I'm saying? They be on there saying what crazy stuff to Roman on TikTok, me included. He ain't in the comments, oh, you bitch.
Yeah, he just put the ones up in the comments because he acknowledged them.
Yeah, he'll acknowledge the fans with an emoji or thank you or something like that because he's a professional. He's our tribal chief.
But the thing is, Ricochet was a crash out in WWE, so I'm not surprised either.
But he wasn't on Twitter like this.
Yes, he was. But it just wasn't as vulgar as it is now. Like, there's nobody in AEW to be like, hey, take this tweet down, as they would in WWE. But he's always
that's what Brian would be there for.
He's always got on Twitter and cussed people out. That's a thing.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like there's a difference between going on Twitter and like defending yourself, and then going on Twitter and being like, "Hey, suck my genitals."
Genitals.
After a few days before saying, "Hey, we can lead this company to the future." The next day, "Hey, suck it." Why?
Why not?
He's not doing anything to help AEW. He's doing something to hurt AEW. It's bad enough he's damn near a background character now.
The company itself is hurt. I just want you to know that. The company itself is hurt.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I don't know. There's too many things going on with AEW, and there's too many people who are willing to go up for bat for them, and I'm like, y'all are going to be the reason. Y'all are going to be the reason. You got, I think it was, what's his name? Dave Meltzer saying that if Tony Khan ran WCW. No, listen. He said that if Tony Khan ran WCW, it would still be alive today.
That's cap.
If Eric Bischoff, who I'll take his money, I'll take his wrestling brain over I'll take Tony Khan's brain. I will. Now Eric Bischoff has killed two companies, TNA and WCW. Yes, I blame him for TNA. Him and Hulk Hogan walked in there and then shit just got crazy. Blue ropes, no more six-sided ring. Shit just got bad.
But they said they got rid of the six-sided ring because it was hard to put up.
Hogan was one of the main people that.
Why did we that's just the half bald man talk then?
That's a true fact though, because a lot of wrestlers didn't like the 6-sided ring because of it being. AJ Styles said it was too dangerous because it's an unconventional ass ring. But Hogan was one of the main people who came in there and said, "Oh, we don't like those 6 sides, brother." I think he said that in the promo verbatim when he first got in there, and then that's when they changed it back to 4. I believe he said that verbatim around the time where Raw and TNA were doing their Monday Night Wars, or right before. I was still watching TNA at that point, more than I was watching Raw. I never missed an episode of TNA, so I remember 95% of that shit, you know? But it's like, all of this surrounds around the fact that if AEW doesn't find someone to take control of this company that's not Tony Khan, the company's not going to close its doors. There's too much money behind it, and Tony Khan has too much pride for that.
They're going to lose their TV deal.
That, I don't know, because the TV deal thing is different because, again, TNA had a TV deal, but they were on Destination America. Some niggas don't even have Destination America. It's a third, fourth string ass channel. So this whole people bring up the TV deal. The TV deal doesn't matter if no one's watching the TV show. Mm-hmm. You know how many shows are on Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network right now that have TV deals, but no one's watching them? But you don't know that. Cartoon Network only shows Teen Titans Go. They show a whole bunch of shows. No, if you just sit there and watch it, they do. I turn on Cartoon Network right now. I bet you Teen Titans Go ain't on. I don't know what channel they're on. We in a hotel right now. And Fast and the Furious is on. I'm gonna turn Fast and the Furious on. Vin Diesel, Final Boss. But it just, that's the issue. Call Dwayne Johnson the Final Boss again. That's Final Boss. Dwayne Johnson. Final Boss. That's not the Final Boss. Final Boss. It's not. I'm praying for you. You too close to me, and you turn like you about to jump at me. That is not. I'm not doing this with you. Dwayne Johnson. If you spear me on live camera, that is not The Rock. If you spear me on live camera, The Rock. I'm gonna sell it. That's not. I'm gonna sell it like you shot me with a cannon. That's not. So I'm prepared. I'm bracing myself right now for you to spear me. That's The Rock. That's The Rock. If you're some man. The damn Rock, man. He was cutting the promo to Jason Statham in the jail. That's The Rock, man. The Rock plays The Rock in every movie. Game Plan, Tooth Fairy. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Moisturizer. But nah, Tony, and I don't know why I'm speaking as if he's going to change himself, because he's not. It's too far in. And it may not be today. It may not be tomorrow. It may not be next year. It may not be in our lifetime. I'm saying it. It probably will be. I don't give AEW 5 years. That's just me. But they've already made it 5 years. 5 more years. Oh. Yeah, like from today. I don't give AEW. 10. Yes. So they don't make it to the 10th year. I don't think they will, unless they change something drastically right TV now. Deal? Or just more independent wrestling companies getting TV deals, so we're not just watching 2 shows. That would help. Not for nothing, and I'm not even trying to be funny. Where the fuck can I watch Ring of Honor? RingofHonorClub.com on a subscription. Where you going? Going to subscribe? That's where you're going. I'm not going there. That doesn't make any sense. Why buy the company if you're not going to put it on television, but you film it with the rest of your fucking shows? Because he's too busy having Athena win every match and not bringing her up, and having Chris Jericho as the Ring of Honor champion and having him on Dynamite, which chronically makes no sense. It actually makes no sense. Tony Khan has yet to realize that Chris Jericho is not a draw for his company. Like, people turn the TV off. There were even signs about him being redacted, like, at the shows. I don't know nothing about that. Remember when he was being accused of being a gropey, creepy, nasty man backstage by one of the wrestlers that left or something earlier this year? It was this year. Very vaguely, I remember. Yeah, I think so. I don't know, but no. It got to a point where Tony put in the signage and stuff for the venues, the workers at the venues, you know how when they checked your sign when we went in yesterday, mm-hmm. He had something in there that said certain words couldn't be said on the signs, and I think
this was might have been right before CM Punk got fired, but it said something about you can't have certain words. And I made a video about it on TikTok, but I know it said something about Jericho, and there was something about Punk that couldn't be on the signs. Those are two things that I do remember. I'm not scrolling back forward to the beginning of this year to find that fucking video on TikTok. Although my phone is right here, I'm not doing that.
I don't know that it's just I'm only trying to figure out why this company does the things that they do on a such a consistent basis, and act surprised when people like, oh yeah, we don't want to see Chris Jericho on TV. You know, oh, if they want to do something to help the company, push the Hurt Syndicate. Yes. If you want to sign all of these ex-WWE guys, fine. Make them the focus of your show. Because guess what? Daniel Garcia, as much people like him, he's not a draw, brother. Darby Allin, I love him, not a draw. Hangman Adam Page, teetering. MJF is falling off quickly, and that's worst case scenario.
He needs to jump ship.
He ain't going to. He got the AEW tattoo on his ankle.
I keep telling you, it's outlined so he can like fill it in if he has to.
AEW WWE.
No, he can just. Okay, so it's a negative space tattoo, so he can just go back to that artist and have them fill in the AEW logo with black, because the only thing that's exposed for like the AEW, that's his skin.
Oh, that yeah. The dudes have like a big black dot on his ankle. I have mad alarms.
Okay, but yeah, you can just get that filled in.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
It's about that time. Merch talk. Would you like to tell them where you got your shirt from?
That's where I got my shirt from her website. You should go on the website and check. The designs for my money are better than anything on WWE Shop, AEW Shop, Wrestling Shop, all the other shops. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy Lysha's clothing a lot more than I enjoy the companies.
This is what I wore to Smackdown. And if you guys are listening on audio, go over to YouTube so that you guys can go see the shirt designs. I have this custom-made Naomi shirt. This is what I wore to SmackDown last night. I'll probably in the video insert a picture of like my entire outfit because I look really cute. He had on a where's your shirt? Your shirt from yesterday. We have a Wrasslin Room t-shirt.
Oh.
Where'd you put it?
I don't know.
But we have a shirt for the pod. Where's my phone? So I can know if I'm being heard or not.
Oh God. I'm right near the vent. That joint probably sounded terrible on the mic.
Sure.
Is this it? Yep.
Yay!
Hold on, y'all. Ugh.
We have a Wrasslin Room t-shirt. I made that by hand. I did that. I literally made the shirt like the day before I gave it to him. Well, the day I gave it to him, actually. I made that shirt Thursday. Boy, sit down. Oh. So, yep, we do have some things. If you guys want the Wrasslin Room t-shirt, please let me know. I'll put it on the Etsy shop. Those will be readily available because I make those by hand. The other ones, like this shirt and the shirt that I wore, I have a third-party company that prints my shirts for me. So just order it through the website and I'll get those through. But as far as WWE merch goes, I finally picked up something that I've been wanting for a really, really long time. And that is the championship Heat shirt.
Mm-hmm.
The gold version. I have an outfit planned out for this. I already know how I'm going to wear this and when I'm going to wear it. So the next time Raw brings its ass to Hartford, I'll be wearing it. We had a customized Hartford Nightmare shirt for Cody Rhodes. This is my first piece of Cody Rhodes merch. I am a fake Cody crybaby because that is the first merch that I bought. What I thought we were gonna get, I thought we were gonna get a I love you, whatever city, insert city here shirt because they had them for Jacob and we just didn't, and that made me really sad. The only Jacob 5-2 merch that was there was like his logo. I don't really like that. I hope that they come out with more for him. If not, I will be getting on my computer and making the merch for him.
That's
So
real.
at some point, a customized shirt will be made. Shout out to everybody on Twitter who loved my outfit for SmackDown from last night. Y'all actually just loved me down, and I appreciate it. I'm still getting follows off of those pictures.
You were the most beautiful person in the entire arena.
It was real like 90s anime slash baddie. Like it was really cute. I appreciate it. And I was very visible. Like I had on a green wig. So like I'm sure you guys saw me last night. I really want to fight Drew McIntyre. I'm gonna keep saying that because fuck him.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh, did you know? Apparently, they have a plan of making a lot more pay-per-views 2 nights beyond like the big ones.
Well, no. They said they were gonna make the big four, all of them 2 nights.
I think they want to do more though.
Why?
Like think about a scenario in where every pay-per-view. I thought about On the Train. What if every pay-per-view? What if they came out and said, you know what?
But
For
that
now on,
doesn't
every
make
pay-per-view
any
is 2 nights.
sense though, because Triple H has only been making the pay-per-views outside of the big four, 5 matches. So why?
Shit.
And then with the return of Saturday night's main event, those are going to be happening the week before each pay-per-view anyway, because the next one is going to be happening a week before the Rumble.
What's the next pay-per-view after this show tonight?
The Rumble.
No, I thought it was Chamber.
The Rumble. The Rumble is in February.
When's Chamber?
After. That'll be in like early March.
Oh.
Because remember, they moved WrestleMania to the middle of April.
Okay, I understand. Damn, we're running out of time. We just had WrestleMania 40. There's no way Cody's been champion. No, that doesn't make any sense. Cody's been champion. What the fuck?
Cody has been champion for at this point 8 months.
Doesn't feel like that. I feel like he just got it. That's crazy.
Time does fly by when you like are actually attending these shows. I think I've been to a total of maybe 10 shows this year. Maybe.
I think you went to more than I did.
Because I did all of Mania weekend, so that was night 1, 2, Raw, SmackDown, NXT. I went to the Raw after Backlash. 7. The last night. But last night was 2 shows.
I don't think that count. I don't think that count.
It'll be 2 shows on TV.
Yeah, but that's different. We could have went to Saturday night's main event. No, we couldn't have. Anybody going to New York? It's cold.
Not with the day we had. We went to the Basketball Hall of Fame today. So with the time that it took for us to go there, because we were only in Massachusetts for literally 2 hours. We were there for 2 hours. And by the time we would have left there, we would have had to go straight to New York. Because you got to travel there, then got to get on another train to get to fucking Long Island. That's too much. Because none of our friends were going for us to jump in a car. So
yeah, no.
Absolutely not. No.
And to go there just for half the show, I feel like we ain't gonna see no surprise or nothing like that. I mean, I think watching it on TV might be a better experience.
Is that entire card full of like Raw superstars and then just like got 2 SmackDown matches in it? No.
I think damn near.
Don't worry. What's in your private story?
I posted something by accident there. Yeah, Cody versus KO. Drew and Sammy. Liv and Io. Chelsea and Michin. And then Gunther triple threat.
I was happy when they made it a triple threat. I'm not gonna lie. When niggas started fucking around and talking shit, I was just like, you know what? They're going to make this a triple threat. And that's exactly what happened. He was like, no, don't do it, and they did it. So no, that's what we got. Hearing that Drew and Sammy's match was originally supposed to be Bronson Reed and Seth Rollins hurts my heart so much because I would have rather seen that than to see what we're about to see. Not, and that's not taking anything from Drew and Sammy. It's just like I'm tired of Drew McIntyre crying. Shut up.
I mean, if I was this close to beating Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa came in and gave me a thumb to the neck and I lost, I would never forgive you.
You a thumb to the neck right now.
That doesn't equate.
You respect my tribal chief?
No.
Oh. I tried to bribe him yesterday to respect my tribal chief, just like to acknowledge my tribal chief. I know.
I stand 10 toes down, you know what I'm saying? Roman over Solo. I'm not the biggest Roman guy, but if I have to pick Roman or Solo, I'm picking Roman every single time. Because he's the real tribal chief. That's just what I've been told for 4 years. So I'm not going to change that now. That's what Roman Reigns fans wanted me to do.
Okay. Well.
For 4 years.
I don't care.
They were in my ear.
What does that mean to me?
I'm telling you where I'm coming from. So I can't just walk in and Solo come with the mohawk. I'm the tribal. No, you're not. I don't care what suit you wear.
Now, why you had to break up his hair?
Because I don't like it.
What? Or
I don't like his gloves. I don't like his hat.
He don't wear gloves.
Yes, he does.
He doesn't wear the gloves anymore. He hasn't worn the gloves with the suit in a long time.
Thank God. I didn't like it. I don't like his boots. I don't like his goofy ass knee pads. I don't like nothing about him.
You know that's what I use for your alt gear on 2K.
I changed them.
Is his knee pads?
I changed them.
But on my game.
Okay, I don't know why you did that. I changed them on my game because he's not good.
Guys, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I am tired. I want to take a nap before midnight. We also need to find the channel on this fucking TV.
I was thinking that. I was trying to find like the TV guide. I know I saw it when I walked in here, but I don't know where it's at now. But I know they got an NBC.
Is it in the Finders?
It probably is, yeah. Yeah, usually are.
But yeah, I'm sleepy. I need to take a nap. I feel like we haven't slept. Like we got here at what, like 11 something Thursday. Went to sleep. Got up early Friday. Went to brunch. Came back here, did my makeup, went to SmackDown. We didn't fucking get back here until like almost 2 a.m. And then damn near didn't go to sleep till 3:30 and woke up at 10. That's not sleep to me. It's not sleep.
I slept. You slept. Sleep.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
But guys, TNA, get y'all shit together before people start leaving because y'all brought that racist back.
Man, Jordan Grace and Josh Alexander are leaving. It's over. It's over.
Joe Hendry is not a number one contender.
Oh yeah. I don't know how that's gonna go. Ooh-wee.
Zaria is still amazing. Jada Parker needs a title.
Is there a fork in my bag for my Chinese food?
I don't know. Get the belt off of Roxanne Perez.
Yeah.
Trick Williams beat Ridge Holland. But why did y'all have him wrap his neck in them ropes like that?
That was kind of crazy.
That shit was scary. And it's like Trick is like 6'3", so it's just like
I don't like that.
Some tall, lanky black man just hanging by his neck in between some fucking ropes. That shit was frightening as fuck. Sean.
I didn't know that was a spot. I got scared for a second. I was like, whoa. That looked too fluid.
But it was the way that he was holding the ropes that I knew it wasn't like on purpose. Like it was part of the match.
I've learned a few things about watching wrestling. Those ropes are not to be played around with.
Especially like when Damien's foot had got caught in the rope. When
Ray's
foot got caught in the rope.
Their leg gonna fall off.
Like those were real incidents. I could tell that Trick that they planned for that to happen because he grabbed the ropes and flipped his head into the ropes and was holding it.
Man.
That was a terrible spot. That was a scary spot. I never want to see anything like that again. And I know y'all are playing all up into the whole Ridge Holland neck thing. it's not cool because Biggie actually has been on the show for like what 2 years now since that shit happened. It's not
I think
okay.
longer.
3?
I thought it was 4.
No, didn't that happen in 2021?
I don't remember. I don't remember when it happened. It's been a while. It don't matter. It's been a long time. Shouldn't have left you.
I knew you. I knew it. Because you're not serious.
No, but yes, I don't like them doing the Rich Holland neck thing because like I see what they're trying to do. I see what Sean's trying to make Rich Holland interesting. And the fact that we use a real life injury to make Rich Holland's boring ass interesting is tragic. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I would not allow a real life injury to bleed over to a storyline for this long. And I personally don't think Rich Holland's good at anything. So again, that's just a personal thing for me. I don't think Rich Holland's good at anything. And now Trick's gonna fight Eddie Thorpe. NXT men's division is
we can end
trash.
this now because Eddie Thorpe took himself out so that he didn't have to be in the Iron Survivor match just for Oba Femi to be his replacement, and then he take the fucking contract from Oba.
I had that explained to me. I still have no idea how that even happened.
I have to watch it again because I didn't see the promo. I just saw Eddie signing the contract and then him telling Ava, hey, she said, we need to find out who took you out, like who injured you, you know? He said, you're looking at him. She said, what? He was like, I injured myself. He signed his name. He said, check me, and gave it back to her.
That there should be a clause in there like no. The clause should say no with a very small period on it. Like you can't do some shit like that. Oba won the match for nothing then? That's ridiculous. So at least Eddie Thorpe lose on Tuesday. That's all. And then Oba Femi come in.
That's gonna be for New Year's Eve. That's not gonna be on Tuesday.
Oh well, I don't really care when it is.
Because they're having New Year's Evil in LA because they're having the whole Raw rollout for fucking Netflix and stuff. So everybody's gonna be in LA for that week.
I don't know. As long as Trick retains until he fights Oba, Oba can win. I kind of want Trick and Oba both off the main roster because the men's roster for NXT right now is pretty bad. That's why they need Josh Alexander. They need Ricky Starks. They need Joe Hendry. And Shawn Michaels, unlike Tony Khan, is going to bring people in and actually use them the right way. Not have them be interesting for a few months and then trash.
I'm so scared for like the Hurt Syndicate fall from grace.
They ain't going to fall. They're the one thing that's going to be a constant. You know why?
MVP don't play that.
That's it. Everyone's like, go Tony Khan. No. MVP is the main part of that. He's not going to let. This is not a punch in at all. Our damn mics died. But yeah, Tony Khan ain't going to destroy Hurt Syndicate. MVP not going to let him. If anything else happens, we will be on Vice TV. You know what? Lysha and I are going to have an exclusive episode of Who Killed AEW, and this is going to be me and her talking about it. Because we've documented this for a lot of time, and we see it coming. And again, if this hurts your feelings, I don't mean it hurts your feelings. I really don't. But if you want to be a part of the people who like want AEW to be better, then you have to acknowledge when they're bad. Because if any other company did it, and we all know what companies I'm talking about, y'all would do the exact same thing. So all this stand up for Tony Khan shit, because y'all never did it. Y'all never did it for Triple H. Y'all never did it for Scott D'Amore. Y'all never did it for anyone. So all this stand up for Tony Khan shit, stop all that shit. Tony Khan don't know you. He don't know me. He's a billionaire with a wrestling company and no wrestling intellect. He just knows how to put banger matches together. I could do that on 2K24 right now. That doesn't make me a wrestling booker. There's a whole bunch of things that I have to know, and I don't know them. That's why I'm not the leader of a fucking company. It's not that hard. Tony Khan, give the book to someone who knows what the fuck they're doing. Hire Scott D'Amore.
No. He's been in talks with WWE.
All right. Well, he's off the list. But give it to someone who knows what they're doing, Tony. That's all I'm asking. And you can do the business stuff. You got all the money. You the man. All the money. Big bucks. Yeah. Dollar bills, y'all. You got it. But motherfuck, you're going to kill the thing that you love. And Dax Harwood, Chris Jericho, and Max Caster ain't gonna save your dumb ass. So fix it. Or you will be on Vice TV. And that's real.
My neck itches, and I'm dead serious about taking this nap. So do the thing. Say the thing. Say it now.
If you're watching this on YouTube, like the video, subscribe if you're new, subscribe if you have not already. Leave a comment. If you're listening anywhere else, leave a upvote or a like or a damn.
And follow?
Yes. I was going to get to that. I was going to get to that at the end. Follow, subscribe, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Our socials will be in the description.
Yes. And
subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Lysha's website for all her merchandise.
Like his shirt.
This is a great shirt. I like this shirt.
Yeah. I don't know when this is going to get edited because my fucking laptop is dead. So this episode may come out on Monday. Which is on par because the podcast used to come out on Tuesdays.
Oh, quick. Before it's over. Rapid fire. Saturday Night Main Event. Predictions. Go. Hold on, wait. I'm going to go. Hold up. Cody and KO. Who wins?
KO.
Drew and Sammy. Who wins?
Sammy.
Drew.
Damn
it. You wanted to match up with me?
No.
Oh. Liv and Io. Who wins?
Io.
I want Io to win. But if Liv wins, I will not be mad.
Io wins, and then here comes Big Mama.
Lotto?
Rhea Ripley.
Oh, don't do that. I got excited. Chelsea and Michin. Who wins?
Chelsea.
Yeah, Chelsea. Yeah. And triple threat, Gunther, Finn, and that other dude.
Respect Damian Priest right now.
Damian Priest. Yeah, he's in a match too for some reason.
Damian Priest.
Anybody besides Damian Priest.
Gunther's gonna retain, so
that's cool too. I want Finn to win really bad, but he's not.
Is there soda in your cup? In your Wolfpack cup? Is there soda in there? Is there soda in that cup?
No, it's just no. There's nothing in there. What? There's something in there, but it's no. It's just water.
ADHD kicked in like halfway through the pod, and I was just like staring at the cup.
Try it. Go ahead. See what happens. You're not gonna like it. It's not.
We're trying to end the show. We'll talk to you guys next week.
Y'all be good, y'all. Praise Jesus.